Defense wins championships.
Defense wins championships, baby. You see them? Huh? Y'all know what time it is, baby. You carpooling with Comcast Cowboy today, baby. Y'all know what we tell them? Y'all know what we tell them?
Go to work.
Yeah, baby. It's time to go to work. Your boy back in the building, baby. Yeah, it's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. Go. Don't clock in, baby. Let's see them clock emojis, baby. We'll give you a shout out today. You carpooling with Comcast Cowboy. Let's get on the road, shall we? They're yelling 3 and out. Yeah, my defense. They don't like your quarterback. So my defense all trying to get them sacks. Yeah, baby. Woo! 70-something days for some Cowboys football, baby. We got a big show today, baby. We're going to talk about what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Y'all see them things, though, boy, huh? Y'all see them things? We're going to talk about them, baby. Time to go to work. Let's clock in, baby. Clock in emojis. Let me know where you're clocking in from. Let's get you a shout out, baby. Shout out Red Bull. Somebody give me a sponsorship, baby. Hey, send me some free Red Bull. Yeah, baby. Let's clock in, baby. We got a show today for the ages. Shout out to them hard hitters, baby. We're going to be talking about them hard hitters in the show today. Them hard hitters was out there hitting in Vegas, baby. We're going to recap the fan zone, baby, with the Cowboys and them number 3 type of fans, baby. We're going to talk about that, too. So put me in, coach. Y'all know the game, baby. Put me in, coach. Y'all see them things, baby. Look at them rings and things. Huh? Let's clock in. Clock in, baby. Big shout out, Sir Duke and Coach, co-founders of the Hard Hittahz, baby. We're going to talk about them today. Linked up with them while I was out there in Vegas, baby. But it's time to go to work. Clock in, baby. Go on, baby. Let's clock in, baby. You see it. If you know what year them rings are, baby, go on and comment. First comment, go get a shout out, baby. First right comment, go get a shout out. What year them rings was won in, baby? Huh? What's taking your team so long to catch up? If we ain't won one in 25 years, baby, huh? It's gonna happen this year, baby. Cause that D gonna clock in. Let's go, baby. Share. One share lets me know you care. If you ready to clock in with the defense, baby, let's go. Share, baby. One share lets me know you care, like my boy West Coast says. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. Cowboy fans need to know what's going on, boy. There's a whole lot of number 1 and 2 type of Cowboy fans out there walking around like zombies. Let's get them to clock in, baby. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to go to work, baby. You carpooling with Comcast Cowboy today. You know, it's a little bit late than I like to usually, get started. But let's start it off with the motto, baby. Y'all know my motto. We got to start off every show, every day. You know what I mean? Because there's some folks out there right now with some serious physical elements, mental elements, people that can't, function properly. You know what I mean? But we all here breathing and woke up today talking about Cowboys. So if you woke up and all your limbs work, your eyes are working, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know my motto. If you breathing, you achieving. So share. One share lets me know you care. Cowboy fan need to hear that today. If you breathing, you achieving, baby. Just stop worrying about how much dad gonna get paid. Stop worrying about if we gonna re-sign Zeke. You know what I mean? Stop worrying about, all the other little intricacies, man. The important stuff is if you breathing, you achieving. So shout out. Let's get some shout outs, baby. Let's see who's carpooling with Comcast Cowboy today. Scott Morris, I see you, baby. What's up? Checking in, baby. Brian Lee Yates, Manuel Corona, my big-time Patreon OAT ambassador out there. Hard hitter in Vegas, baby. It was good seeing you out there at the mansion. We're going to talk about that. Joseph Robert, the fantasy football counselor, is online, baby. If you guys don't know who it is. And I was losing signal, but we back with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm on Wi-Fi today, so I don't know what it is, but big shout out Joseph Robert. If you don't know who he is, the fantasy football counselor, check him out on Instagram. My brother from another mother, this guy's getting ready to blow, baby. Chris Lucero, what's up? I see you. Antonio Lawrence, what up, man? Sandra Aguirre, Chris Berry from the shout out, baby. Appreciate you clocking in today. Quinn Bama, baby, I see you out there. Big time OAT Patreon supporter. Daniel Gonzalez, Veronica Moore, you know what I'm saying? Gerald man, don't get me to saying your name wrong, baby. Gerald W, you know what the name is, baby. Sandra Aguirre, Joe Moreno, my brother from another mother, you know what I'm saying? Mike Pollard. We got the UK in the house, baby. Y'all always know we carpooling with Comcast Cowboy International. Sticking in today, so I really appreciate that. LaTanya, Kimberly Johnson, Letha Cynthia, appreciate you taking care of me out there, girl. You know what I'm saying? Chris Pruitt, the enforcer, baby, is checking in from them hard hitters, baby. Jason Umar, big shout out, baby. It was good seeing you out there at the mansion, you know what I'm saying? Them hitters was out there doing their thing, you know what I mean? So now that we got the show started, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to put the jewelry away, you know what I mean? Because it's not for everyday use. You know what I mean? Some of you like, man, why he got the rings on? Why he flexing? You know what's going on? I'm going to tell you, boy, you know, when your boy bring notes, you know what I'm saying, to the show, we got a lot to talk about today. So you seen the title. The title of the show today is What Happens in Vegas Stays in Vegas. So depending upon how you read that, or if you were there, or if you actually did anything while you were there, you know, it could have, you know, different meanings. So, but everybody's heard that saying before, right? But I gotta tell you, man, what happened in Vegas ain't gonna stay in Vegas. I'm just gonna let you know that. Stay tuned, man. We got a big show. I'm gonna talk about that. You know what I mean? But first, let's get to, you know what I mean, the reason why I was in Vegas to begin with. Shout out Fan Zone. Lisa and Cynthia Bowen out there. They did a banged up job. Great event. You know what I mean? There was a lot going on that was out there, so I didn't get to partake in all that many activities, but we'll put something together and put it up to give a recap. So shout out to all the new number 3 type of fans that I hooked up with out there out of OAT. Y'all know who you are. I appreciate y'all linking up, grabbing some photos, you know, I'm chopping it up, giving away, you know what I'm saying, sharing ideas and things on how we can make this fan base better overall. So, you know, got into Vegas on Thursday night. Of course, you know, you got to stop by the liquor store and, you know what I mean, in the airport, you know what I mean? It's right there. It's Vegas, you know what I mean? Because they go hit you over the head for them drinks everywhere you go, right? So you got to, you know what I mean? You got to make a little pit stop. And then we went to the room. You know what I mean? They had a pool party / get together on Thursday night. Kind of warm, soft kickoff. And then, you know, Friday was the big kickoff at Senior Frog. So if you really want to see what the introduction was like and what the ambiance was like there at Senior Frogs in Vegas, you know what I mean? Scroll up to the announcements. There's a live video that I posted in there of the players that were coming in that actually attended the Cowboys Takeover Vegas event with Fan Zone. So if you kind of want to see what that's about, you can scroll up to the announcements. Like I said, check out that video. Share. One share lets me know you care. That's what OAT is all about, baby. Our mission is connecting Cowboy fans around the world through social media. You know what I mean? Shout out to Angelica, you know what I mean? She helped craft that out in Arizona. Angelica Hernandez, she know who she is. She helped craft that OAT mission statement. We appreciate that. But that's the premise of our site, is to, you know, create a community of loyal and informed true blue Dallas Cowboy fans around the world through social media. You know what I mean? So for those of you that couldn't be in Vegas, there's no knock on you, but that's why we here, baby. These number 3 type of Cowboy fans is bringing you this content, you know, the OAT. I ran into my boy, most brilliant Cowboy fan I know out there. Number 3 type of Cowboy fan, West Coast Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out, baby. One share lets me know you care. He was out there reporting live on the scene and getting with the players. And, you know what I'm saying? We'll get into some things that are coming up for the July 4th weekend with Antoine Woods. We're going to shout that out. But, you know, Senior Frogs was the jump off. You know what I mean? A lot of fans was there from the East Coast. Man, it was hundreds of fans in there. It was packed, thick. You know what I mean? And when the players came in, it just kind of set it off. You know what I mean? So if you go up there, you check out that live video, you'll see what that's all about. But then on Saturday, they had a get-together there with the players at the Blue Martini at Las Vegas. So shout out to the Baracho Tailgaters. You know what I'm saying? You guys seen we had the photo up there of the group photo. You know what I mean? Ben Cook, Baracho Tailgaters was there. You know what I mean? West Coast, the president, Kevin Harris, a.k.a. the Prez, Cowboy Kev, Cowboy Up, Star Status Cowboys Connection was deep. Probably the deepest fan club there. So shout out to, Cowboys. Man, I'm all kind of messed up this morning. You know what I mean? That's why I've been off for a couple of days. I've been trying to regroup and get back on my plan. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the Prez from Star Status over there. You know what I mean? Y'all seen the video. We added up. We had some big time builders within the fan base meet up. Number 3 type of Cowboy fans that are out here building. We'll talk about that a little bit, but not just your typical fans. You know what I mean? We hooked up on Saturday night at the Blue Martini. The players were there. You know, hooked up with more number 3 type of Cowboy fans from across Vegas, across the nation. Big shout out, you know what I'm saying? C-Homs was out there. ATL Block Party, their club was out there, was deep. The Cowboy Stars of Memphis was deep out there. Sakina, North Star, you see what I'm saying? North Star fan club was out there, deep and heavy. I wish I would have, connected with more of those guys out there, but, time was very limited. We was moving around. There was a lot of things to get to. Because then on Saturday, what I was really looking most forward to, you know what I mean? My whole Vegas trip after I had learned about it was going to this mansion, this exclusive mansion, that the Hard Hittahz had put together, this exclusive event that was invite only. Marinate on that. Shout out Red Bull, y'all. Y'all know somebody working Red Bull marketing, man. Tell them they need to give a Comcast Cowboy, baby. I need some free merch, baby. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? We up here drinking it, baby. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about some gifts the Hard Hittahz bestowed upon its guests. You know what I mean? Just the overall, I'm going to tell you, just overall, when you pull up to some mansion, right? If you pulled up to a mansion before, I haven't pulled up to that many of them, but pulling up to a mansion, you got to flag somebody from inside to say, hey, yo, we here. Then they say, oh, they're here. Yeah, let them in. And then they let you in and you get to park. But then you see guys walking around in like fatigue pants. They big buff bald head glasses, got earpieces. I'm like, man, these are hitters too? You know what I mean? We're at this Vegas mansion. It's got this pool. It's got this wine cellar. Stay tuned for the recap video, baby. You don't want to see this wine cellar, this wine room in this mansion. You know what I mean? We got an exclusive tour from Fat Boy for the Hard Hittahz. Shout out, baby. I appreciate the love. But these guys are walking around with these earpieces, you know what I mean? Not bothering nobody, like it's presidential, right? Share, share, share. One share lets me know you care, baby. Them Hard Hittahz, they doing it for real out there. Number 3 type of Cowboy fans. So from the time we get into the gate, we get introduced. We got, there's like photos going off and stuff like that from all the hitters. They're all connecting and unifying. That was the shout out. You know what I'm saying? You guys see the shirt. Appreciate the love, baby. Big Gino, my boy Gino, OAT Day 1. You know what I'm saying? OAT member now up there with the Hard Hitter leadership, baby. They got it right with that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out for taking care of us with the Hard Hitter shirts. But they labeled it the unification. You know what I mean? Which was, I really like that because, we talk about that a lot here on Carpooling with Comcast Cowboy. We talk about the unity within the fan base. We talk about spreading positivity with the formula. We talk about the law of attraction. You know what I'm saying? How fans can not only unify and work together, but also create that synergy that our players need and help them, will them to that Lombardi. Now, a lot of you say, well, that's kind of corny. That's not going to work. That don't win no championships. Well, let me tell you, this is number 3 type of Cowboy fans out here that really care about this type of stuff. And when we do it and it happens, that's going to be the difference, baby. So you don't want to be left behind. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be fear of losing out. You know what I mean? You want to give it these number 3 type of fans. But going back to that mansion from top to bottom, VIP exclusive experience. You guys have seen a lot of the videos that was put out there by the Hard Hittahz. Shout out Sir Duke and Coach. Y'all seen me. Got to throw up the Duke in it with the founders, you know what I mean? With my hitters, you know what I mean? They showed Comcast Cowboy a lot of love. We was only there for a short period of time, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm very interested to see how they're going to top that because that was really the pinnacle of my trip to Las Vegas, to tell you the truth, in terms of the hospitality, you know what I'm saying? In terms of doing the stuff for the culture, the number 3 type of fans, boy, Hard Hittahz got a lot of number 3 type of fans. And so with that being said, big shout out to JT Tim. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, baby. Got yours out in the mail. If I've mailed you your OAT brand ambassador stuff and you haven't got it, tag me and let me know so I can get it out to you, because we're going to get JT Timms out to him. First hard hitter who got on board as an OAT brand ambassador. Check it out. Click the link up at the top. You know what I'm saying? You still got a chance to win your free ticket to training camp. Or free ticket, to a Cowboys game. We're going to announce it at training camp. So go to the link up here. Check out how you can become an OAT brand ambassador through the month of June. There's only a few spots left, baby. You know what I'm saying? What we're going to mail you, what you're going to get as a brand ambassador is simply the Patreon bumper sticker for your car, the OAT sticker for your phone, and then yours truly, I'm going to write you a little thank you note for being the number 3 type of Cowboy fan and helping these content creatives that are out there like West Coast Cowboy, who was on the scene burning it up, giving you all the live footage from all of that event out there. Big shout out to the West Coast, baby. You held it down out there at the Hitters. He's also a hitter too. You know what I mean? If you want to learn how to be a hitter, you maybe should ask one of them. You know what I'm saying? They point you in the right direction. But now that we got through the recap, you know what I'm saying? Fan Zone, Hard Hittahz. You know, I got to get some feedback from some of the people that were there. You know, Saturday morning I sat down, me and the wife had breakfast at Denny's. And we actually sat next to a couple that was from Fort Lauderdale that was out there for Fan Zone's first time trip. And, you know, I asked them how they, discovered it. And they talked about it being on Facebook. They seen it. This was their first time going to do something like that. They was really impressed. You know what I mean? So some really good feedback on that. Now, granted, there were some players there that was on the roster that didn't show up. But we all know those are professional athletes. You know, when there's money involved in schedules, especially in the offseason, things happen. You know what I mean? So shout out to Antoine Woods, Rico Gathers, who actually was reposting the OAT Instagram stuff. We appreciate you, Rico. Shout out to you, baby. Rico was getting the crowd lit out there. Antoine Woods was showing love. You know what I'm saying? D. Ross is out there getting it in with the fans. You know what I'm saying? Number 93, baby, them hot boys. So big shout out Kayvon Frazier. You know what I'm saying? Lance Lennar. The official YL was there, baby. YL, you know what I'm saying? Official Cowboys Nation MC was out there holding it down. You know what I mean? So everybody was out there getting it in Vegas, man. And it was just a awesome, awesome, awesome time. But what happens in Vegas don't stay in Vegas. That's what I got a feeling. Because I think the number 3 type of fans that were out there in Vegas now that seen what they can do when they come together and unify and make things happen and network. You know what I'm saying? I got a feeling we're going to see some more greater and bigger things. You know what I'm saying? As we head into training camp, there's going to be some events. Yours truly will be out there. Let's get some more shout outs, man. I know I've been running my mouth for a long time. Kevin Stashman, baby. What up? Stashman in the building. Super fan. Get stashed. I see you. Ralph Campos. Bianca Lee. I see your star status out there in Ohio. What's up, girl? Michael Aaron Petty's on the line. Manuel Gutierrez. What up, baby? Y'all clocking in. Mike Poland. Did you manage to swipe $1 million bottle of wine from the cellar? Nah, you know what I'm saying? As a guest, you know what I mean? You don't want to go out there and mess up nothing like that. So y'all know how it works when you do Airbnb, things of that nature, you know what I mean? You know, you don't want to ruin the reputation, because word is they may use this location, you know what I'm saying, for the years to come, but we don't know. They may be on to something new, so we'll see. But that's a great question, Mike. Yeah, that wine cellar was pretty amazing. So check out, I'm going to be posting a recap video in the next couple of days on the OAT IGTV library. It'll be 10 minutes or less with a recap of a lot of the highlights from out there in Vegas. So it was great to see everybody out there today, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially y'all checking in with me. I appreciate you being patient. You're carpooling with me today, baby, because, you know, I had to get back from Vegas, had to get back on my work grind, had to get back clocked in, you know what I mean? Get back on balance, baby. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to tell you how small the world is real quick, just to sum it up. So remember I told you, you know what I'm saying? My wife and kids, you know, they got me these CEV glasses. You know what I'm saying? These Jalen View CEV glasses, clear eye view glasses for Father's Day as a surprise present, right? But prior to that, they had told me, you know, I got to set this pool up outside in the backyard and set up this trampoline and all of that stuff prior to going to Vegas, right? Well, it got set up, but not all the way. You know what I mean? There's still some chlorine and machine stuff that we got to do. But, you know, my wife has kind of been blogging about it in here at a local group about this whole process because, you know, Costco got this pool that says in 30 minutes you can set it up. And that's a lie. I've been going on 2 weeks now. So I'm a little challenged, right? But she's been blogging about this whole fiasco we got with this pool. And I had my cowboy gear on coming back from Vegas because as soon as we got back to the house, guess who was clocking in and going back to work? You're right. Yours truly back on the pool. But some of the people in there and said, hey, he's got Cowboys gear on. You know what I'm saying? We were just in Las Vegas this weekend, and it was a bunch of Cowboy fans in Las Vegas. Was he there for the Cowboys convention? Sip on your tea for that a minute. This is all the way up here in Seattle, Washington, baby. Share it, share it, share it. One share lets me know you care. That's how big social media is, baby. We all touchable. This just needless to say, I told my wife, go clock in, and she got mad, you know what I mean? She talking about, oh, you know what I mean, I'm going to be a social media star. What? Man, whatever, you know what I mean? Seahawks not finna win nothing. You already know your people calling out Cowboys. They're Redskins in there trying to talk shit, you know what I mean, all that type of stuff. But it is what it is. It's a small world, baby. Social media, you know what I'm saying? But the Las Vegas was taken over by them Cowboy fans, over 400 Cowboy fans. I think it was 600, maybe 500 combined between all the events I went to, at least from my guesstimation. So we was out there deep enough that if folks in Seattle are commenting in other groups in the neighborhood saying, was your husband in Vegas by chance this weekend because he's got all that Cowboy gear on? You carpooling with Comcast Cowboy today, baby. Make sure y'all click the link up in here. We almost out of time for the month of June. You can win your free Cowboys game ticket by coming an OAT brand ambassador. Click the link up here today. Let me mail these things out to you, baby. We only got a few left. Here's your opportunity to win a chance to go to a game. I'm going to announce it at training camp next month. Yours truly is going to be out there. Y'all carpooling with me today, baby. Be sure to tune in. We'll see you on the next episode. Time to clock in. Psst, and let's go to work.